What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. All right. All right, volume's working decent enough. All right, so it looks like I saw the TVIX pop up on the scanner here, and that must mean the SPY is down. And so, yeah, the SPY is down. Closed at around 2288.79. It's at 288.09, so it's down about 70 cents right now. Yeah, you can see what I mean here, guys. SPY is down some. Gonna be watching NBEV again. I mean, regardless of whether it's up or down, it's moving some. And so even though, NBEV is technically down some, it's down about 34 cents so far in pre-market. It is still moving a decent amount. It had a really good day yesterday, really big green day yesterday. It went up to 660s yesterday. And it's at least moving some in pre-market, and that's the big thing here. We also have PHAS here, big gap up from 1250s to 1570s, and so a significant gap up for PHAS. I know somebody in our Discord called that one out as well, and so that'll be what I'm watching for sure too. Yeah, so keeping an eye on Roku. Roku seems to be dropping some in pre-market. And SQ as well. They both had green days yesterday. Now they're dropping some. I'll keep an eye on those. We also have XXII. This one is gapping up technically, but it's not a huge gap up at all. And it basically came right back down already. AMD down some, probably following the overall market. You can see AMD is down some to 2830s. We have CODK or KODK here. KODK, we have Snap down some as well, probably following the overall market. We have MBRX. MBRX is gapping up from 95 to 107. CMRX, CERN. CERN doesn't look bad. I'll keep an eye on this one. See if we can get some fade action going. It's gapping up a nice amount from 57s to 63s. So I'll watch that one as well. What's up, Illard, Shreep, Bamboo, Quagmire? What's up, man? Giancarlo, Investment, Swing. Good morning, guys. Waiting for my coffee to be ready. So what are you all watching today? I know the SPY is down some. Riot popping up on the scanners here. What did Bitcoin ever do? Did Bitcoin ever drop? What happened with it? Let me look it up. Bitcoin is at $5,198.12. So that's not that bad. It's actually, held its highs for the most part. It's not a crazy spike like it did before, but it still held its highs. It nearly doubled from those lows. So not too bad. What's up, Shaw? Good morning. All right. Alright, so goal for me today is to scale up a little bit. It's been a really good few weeks. Or it's been a really good, shall I say, week and a day. Last 6 trading days, all green, all profitable. No losing trades in the last 6. And so we'll see if we can keep that streak going here. What else do we have? We have X here. We got some gap downs today. Like I said, I'm watching NBEV. We'll have to look up the news in a minute for some of these. Let's do that now, I guess. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go grab my coffee, and then we can start going over some news today. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see here. What do we have? All right, so Phase Bio, which is PHAS, you can see it's this top chart here. Phase Bio announced a global license, of PB1023 for the treatment of sarcopenia-related diseases to Immunoforge. And so they basically announced a global license of their biodrug. And the FDA speeded the approval of the PB2452. So FDA grants breakthrough therapies designation for PB2452. It's a positive release for PHAS. We'll see where this one goes. We also have NBEV. I know NBEV partnered with Walmart, I believe, yesterday or something like that. Maintained their partner with Walmart or something of the sorts. ZSAN dropping big here. ZSAN dropping big. But yeah, NBEV just had a continued partnership with Walmart for their Marley brand. We'll see what else we get. Let me know what everybody else's main watch is today. ZSAN, Dare. Yeah, down some. Cron. Down a big amount yesterday. I should have held on to my Cron short. Look at that drop. I should have held on. TLRY. What's up, James? CCNI moving some. We got CERN. Like I said, I'll watch CERN, GBR, maybe AVYA, gapping up some, AVYA, ES. Let's see what else we get. GTN. We got CGC, Cron all down a lot there. Gonna watch NBEV, AMD as well. Kind of a choppy day, it seems. Maybe got to be a little bit more careful. Roku and SQ have been dropping for I don't know how long, a few days in a row here. You can look at Roku. And up until yesterday, it only dropped 2 days in a row. So SQ is a little bit better there. We have Roku here, which was dropping, I think, 4 or 5 days in a row prior to yesterday. Maybe just 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3 days in a row prior to yesterday. And so we finally got a green day here. We'll see where this one goes. All right. Yeah, I hope so, Rich. We'll see what we get here. Hopefully we get some type of decent move with that one. Alright, so yeah, watching NMU, AMD, Roku, SQ, PHAS, CMRX, MBRX, some of these gappers that are on my list this morning. We'll see if we get anything else. ZG and X, big gap down apparently. So I'll be watching NBEV probably as my main watch. And then PHAS. Sounds reasonable. GWPH gapping up a little bit. Like I said, ZSAN dropping some. ZGNX big drop. LNN big drop. NVS dropping. And I think a lot of it has to do with the SPY. I know the TVIX popped up on the scanner for a little bit this morning. The TVIX is running with the SPY dropping. Yeah, CCNI looks decent. Looks okay. Kind of a slow day, though, I will say. It looks like a little bit of a slow day. What's up, Jay? Good morning, man. NBEV, PHAS, cast, PHAS maybe, NBEV. All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna start building up a Discord channel for non-members, and so just a regular Discord. If we get enough people there, it can kind of be kind of like its own little trading chat room. And so I'll post that Discord link here if anybody wants to check us out. Like I said, we're gonna try to build it up to see if we can continue to build it. It's an old Discord that I had a while back. We still got some people in there, but it's not very active. So I'm just gonna try to start that back up and see if we can bring some more people in there. So there's the Discord link if anybody wants to join us. Oh, I've been sitting here talking to myself, guys. I've been sitting here talking to myself. Yeah, so we got a bunch of new people in the Discord already. So what's up, guys? Welcome, man. But yeah, no, my two main watches are yeah. I've been talking to myself. Um, I've been muted and I didn't realize it. But no, two main watches, PHAS and NBEV. Um, NBEV's down. In pre-market, but I mean it's up like 30% in a few days, and so it looks good. Watching MBEV, even though it's down, it's still moving a decent amount in pre-market, so I'll keep an eye on that. Um, Watching PHAS here, that one looks pretty decent. What's up, Fetty? What's up, brother? HSGX. Yeah, that doesn't look bad for a penny stock play. HSGX, it's moving some. Yeah, well, we have our member get Discord for only members, but I figured we might as well try to build one for non-members as well, just so they can kind of have an area to go to and try to build it up a little bit more. Because like we have like 20, 30 members, but I think with day trading specifically, having a lot of people, in a Discord or a chat is really going to help more. And so I figure we can, I think it would be beneficial to make, a public one for everybody to check out. Yes, I am, Justin. So, what's everybody's main watch? Oh man, and not to switch the topic, all my programming friends here, what do you guys think I need to have to really understand with JavaScript before I move on to learning React? Like I think I have a pretty good handle on it. Um, Here, let me check that out. I think I got a pretty good handle on JavaScript. I want to move on to learning React so I can start to develop my own mobile app. But I don't know what I need to know. I know I'm not, I feel like I understand the fundamentals well. All right, PRPO. Yeah, PRPO looks good. Roughly 25 cents. People don't realize that 25 cents, one thing that people really don't understand and realize a lot of the time about stocks in general is that not only do stocks follow half and whole dollars, but stocks a lot of the time follow quarter dollars as well because it's still a mental level, right? And so you can look at this quarter dollar and see how much support and resistance PRPO, specifically with these cheaper penny stocks, 25 cents, 75 cents, they're usually pretty big levels for these cheaper stocks. And so it's something that people should watch as well. Yeah, PHAS is on a lot of people's watch list, and understandably so. How much is the Trade Idea scanner? Trade Idea is the one I'm paying for is like $118 a month. $118 a month, I think. But I mean, if you're a good trader, it'll pay for itself. It just, it's just whether I think some traders will use the scanner more than others, and so it just depends on what type of trader you are. A lot of people talking about CCNI. Yeah, CCNI looks good. It just had such low volume yesterday. It's interesting to see where this one's going to go. As long as it has some volume, it should move. But it was so quiet yesterday and Friday that, be careful with this one. Looks like a very low float stock. Let me look up the float. I'm definitely watching it. Desert. Yeah, for a short is probably what I'm looking at it for. All right, let's see what the float is for CCNI. It looks like a very small float. Yeah, 2.77 million is what Market Watch is saying for CCNI. So a little bit under 3 million float. So very small, very small. What's up, Huguetes? What's up, brother? Good morning, man. All right, guys. Yeah, no stress, Huguetes. Did NBEV have an offering? What I really remember for NBEV, and I can bring it up here and look at it. What I really remember for NBEV is yesterday. It was up on a partnership with Walmart, I believe. Yeah, Walmart's starting to carry New Age beverages, Marley products. Yeah, the shares are up after the healthy beverage maker, which really it's a CBD and cannabis infused drink maker. Will can't talk. Will expand with Walmart Inc. nationally. Where do you see anything about an offering for it though? All right, so just to review the day, stocks closed yesterday. Stocks closings yesterday were mixed after the market's strong gains from last week. That was partially due to investor optimism that the U.S.-China trade dispute will come to a settlement. Quote, NASDAQ Composite Index turned positive in late-day trading, rising to 0.19%. The S&P 500 also managed to reach a green day in the last hour, but couldn't really hold that move. It ended higher with a 10% or a 0.10% gain. The Dow Jones slipped 32%. Energy sector was leading the rest with gains reaching 0.5%, roughly 0.49%. Utilities were down at the most with a 0.73% loss. Interesting. We'll see what we get with that, guys. We'll see what we get. But yeah, watching NBEV probably the most. Big green day yesterday for it. Up, 30%. Sitting at 630s now. We'll see if it can move up or down. The big thing, like I said, is that it's actually moving some in pre-market. Regardless of whether it's up or down, it's moving some. It looks to be a little extended from yesterday, although that news definitely is a legitimate catalyst. It partnered with Walmart. Walmart's a huge brand, and so, it should get a lot of sales that way. And it's definitely a real catalyst for NBEV. But whether it's actually going to hold these gains is another story, and that's what I'm really looking at here. And so I'll watch it for a potential short, see if we can get some fade action with NBEV, and that's kind of my main thing. Also going to watch Roku, SQ, Snap, some of the tech stocks. We'll see where they go as well. What's up, Felix? Good morning, man. All right, guys. I'll be back in like 3 minutes. Give me like 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll get ready to trade. So yeah, watching PHAS, NBEV. A little bit of a dull day. There's some penny stocks moving, and so I'll check those out. But I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, Mitch sent me a message asking me to send his thing to Skype here. So let me get Skype rolled up. All right, guys. We got a little bit less than 5 minutes left. Here you go, Mitch. We're doing the Skype live today, it seems. There you go, Mitch. If you're listening, brother, I just send it to you. All right, let's get everything rolling here. Let's get everything set up. You know what though? I want to keep this new daily high thing set up here. And so let's put this here. There we go. I like that. That works. And then we get TEFs up here. This thing needs to go away. There we go. I think that works. What do you guys think? Right? That should work well. All right, guys, let's do this. K and DI. I know Mitch watches K and DI a decent amount. Let's see what else we get. All right, guys. Well, we got about 3 minutes left. 3 minutes here, guys. A little bit less than 3 minutes, actually. So let's do it. Like I said, guys, if you're new here, we started a member Discord here. We started a member Discord. Not a member Discord. We started a public Discord to go along with our member Discord. And so if anybody wants to check that out, I will post this link here again. You can check it out. But like I said, I think there's the member Discord link. But yeah, I figured we should have one for, public as well for all of us too. And so, we can build up a little bit of both. One for members, one for public. So all right, let's do it. Main watch NBEV, PHAS. Gonna watch AMD like I always do. But let's do it, guys. Yeah, the SPY's dropping. One thing I noticed, like the SPY is down, TVIX is up. And so, if you're trying to go long and you can't short because the SPY's down, maybe look at the TVIX. But yeah, watching that. Like I said, NBEV, PHAS, AMD, those are probably my main watches. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to go run. I'll be right back. All right, is the market open? No, not yet. All right, market's about to open, guys. Good luck, good luck. Let's do it. There's the bell. I don't know if Mitch is here yet. Let me add Mitch if he's not. No, Mitch still ain't here. All right, guys, we got NBEV dropping some. NBEV dropping some. We got PHAS. Oh, yeah, I got to look for the moving average crossover play like I always do. For some reason, I'm holding 1,500 shares short. Get out of that. I don't want to hold this anymore. Gonna have to wait a little bit here. Well, here comes the cross, but I'm not going to be able to actually take it. I'm just going to have to paper trade or mentally paper trade it to test it. All right, well, it just worked, so maybe I'll get the shot. Let's bring this back down to 50 or 500. All right, so we got NBEV here below the VWAP. I want to see the VWAP drop a little bit more here. We got Roku dropping some. We got Snap dropping. PHAS is dropping some. Let's see, we got SPY dropping. Everything kind of dropping right now. PHAS looks like a green to red move here. And NBEV doesn't look terrible. I just need it to come down a little bit more. I need the VWAP to drop some. And so watching Roku, watching Snap. MU doesn't look terrible either. MU, I mean, if the VWAP can let's see, 49. If the stock can pull back to the VWAP, I mean, it doesn't look like it's great risk reward for MU. Doesn't look great for risk reward, but let's see, where could we set risk? Maybe 54s, 55s, 6-cent risk. It's just a tiny range for this one, though. Maybe a 15, 16-cent reward, so it doesn't look terrible for MU. Mitch is calling. Hey, brother, I sent it. Look right above you, man.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, what's up, bro? I sent it, so look right above you.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right, so no chance with. I mean, I can still look at MU here. You know, I'm looking at NBEV too. It's just the risk reward's just not quite good enough here. You know, I could set the high of the day as a risk. That would only be 3 cents. But really, I'd like the VWAP to drop a little bit more. I am looking at MU, though, and AMD. Both of these look good. If MU could pull back to 44, I could use 53. 52 is my risk for about 8-cent risk, and then I could use 44 down to 24 as my reward target. So really, really good risk reward there. You know, about a little bit better than 2-to-1 for MU. So I'm watching that. NBEV looks all right. It's not my favorite one right now. And so yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now, guys. We'll see what else we can get here. Yeah, for sure. Definitely Philo. Definitely, brother. Is it Philo or Philo? Yeah, Roku spiking up big. Look at Roku move here, guys. Roku, big spike. All right, so I'm still looking at MU, though. The VWAP's right around 52. Oh, sorry. I bet you Mitch has joined. No, he still hasn't. Here, I'll send it to you again, Mitch, if you're listening, brother. I don't know what's going on, but I'll try. Here, let me... here's Skype. There you go. There you go. All right, so got a few options. AMD, I could use the 26, maybe realistically 28 level as my risk, so it's only about 8 cents. And then from 28.20 down to 28.05, 15-cent reward. So just roughly 2-to-1. PHAS washing out here, but I'm looking at MU as well and NBEV. NBEV popped right up there. Like I said, it wasn't the greatest, though. It wasn't my favorite for NBEV. Nice little short move there, though. Watching MU. Let's look at the daily chart for MU. It had a mix of a red day yesterday, but it's been pushing up, gapping down. Let me see what the daily chart actually looks like here. Okay, so yeah, it's had a few green days in a row. I don't hate MU if it can get up to 37. I could use 48 as my risk there. Maybe 53 even for roughly 16-cent risk. And then a 27-cent reward. Not the best. Let me see. I might be able to use 48. I could probably just use the $half at 50. And so that's about a 13-cent reward risk. All right, I don't mind that. I can use the $half. I'm kind of torn on whether I want to scale up today. So let's see. Getting close. There it is on MU. AMD. I like AMD a little bit better. It's got to get up to 18 though. Look at NBEV. Beautiful fade for NBEV. Perfect. Picture perfect fade for NBEV. 15, 26, 10 cents. If this can get up to 18 for AMD, I'll take a few hundred shares. It's got to get up there though. Beautiful fade for MU though, or for NBEV. Kind of exactly how I wanted it to. Let me see. There we go. We got Mitch in here now. There you go, brother. You're in. I gotta be careful though. SQ running, Snap is running, Roku is running. Yo, what's up, brother? Here, hold on. Let me get this set up. Why isn't... Hold on, Mitch. Why isn't it... There we go. Alright, I don't know why it wasn't working. Man, I'm going to be bummed out if I miss both of these plays that I called out. I basically did on MU and on AMD. NBEV looks a little bit better. I can't get too mad at myself though. Snapchat, Roku, SQ. Snapchat, Roku, SQ, they're all squeezing up a little bit. So there goes AMD. Let's see, I could. Yeah, too big of a squeeze there. MU looked good. Probably should have taken it, but no stress. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Oh, wait. Let me unmute Mitch. I don't think I unmuted him. Wait, did I? Oh, what's up, bro? Sorry, man. I've been talking to you, but I've been muted myself. What's up, man?
What's up?
What's up, brother?
What's going on?
Nothing, man. Just hanging out. Hanging out on stream. MU, man. One that you usually trade. MU looked pretty good there. AMD squeezed up, but MU followed through. Look at MBEV had a perfect fade this morning. So at this point, I can look for the moving average crossover on AMD. Yeah, my account's down. My pro account's down about $200 or so right now. But relative to the sizing, it's small sizing. Like I said, it's at this point, at this point in my trading, I know I have more green days than red on average. Like I have more green days than red. It's just my scaling and my sizing is inconsistent, and so that's the biggest thing I need to kind of work on now. MU running back here, and I could use this 42 level as my risk. This 42 level. I don't hate that 42 level as risk. It would be about 8 cents for MU. But the problem I'm seeing right now is that SQ is squeezing up, Snapchat is squeezing up, Roku is squeezing up. The market is down, and NBEV specifically is down. But the rest of these are kind of squeezing a little bit here. Most of the tech stocks are squeezing, and so it may affect MU and drag it up some. That's the only thing I'm kind of weary of right now with MU and AMD, really. All right, NBEV is another one to consider here. Look at NBEV go. It's pulling back. If we get it to the VWAP here at 609, 610, we could use 619, 618 as our risk. And that gives us about 10 cent risk, and then we could use 589 as our reward for 2-to-1 for NBEV. And so I'll consider that here if it can get up there. There's 05s. It's a big if too. Oh, 06. Close. Oh, 05s. Let's see if we can get up there. It needs one more push. It doesn't look like it's going to. It got as high as 8, but never quite got up there. There's 04s. 05s. Come on, let's get one more push here to get up to 608. If it gets up to 607, 608, I'll take it, but it's got to get up there. If not, I'm not going to force it here. Let's see if we get it. 03s. Need a little bit of a spike here. Yeah, MU squeezed just like I was worried about. That's why I'm glad I didn't jump in that one. Alright, it's down to 602. Not liking it as much now. If it gets up to 609, it's effectively put in a new high there. So if it gets up to 608, 609, it's going to break that high. That might squeeze it up a little bit more, make it a little bit more risky for me. And so that's the only thing about that one. CCNI. Yeah, CCNI at this point, it looked like it was doing a red to green move. But it never actually held over the previous high of the day at around 560 or so. And so it's just sideways and choppy right now. Until it really breaks that previous high and holds at like 550s, then I think it's just going to stay sideways. And I think a lot of stuff, guys, is sideways and choppy today. If you look at AMD, it's sideways. Until it kind of breaks out of this, I'd be careful. PHAS is sideways. The market is down some, but it's slowly rebounding here. Some of the tech stocks are up, like Snapchat, Roku, SQ. All right, well, here's another move on NBEV, and now it's just about whether I actually want to take this move. Now it's actually going to be breaking highs, though, and so this could squeeze it up. That's the only thing about it that I don't necessarily like at this point. You know, it broke this high right here now. And so that's going to squeeze it up, yeah. You know, and it wasn't terrible. Like, you could have used 18 as your risk here. And you still can, but after that high, it's just a little bit more risky, I think. Especially with the SPY pulling up like it is. SPY is just sideways and choppy too.
Oh, holy crap, man. I just noticed I was muted.
Oh, I did it. I did that this morning. Don't stress it.
Just like straight talking to myself. Well,
Yeah,
I got
man.
in and out of SGMO, but $35 loss, really small loss compared to my share sizing.
Right. Yeah, that's not terrible, brother. Don't stress.
I was seeing it drop there. I was thinking maybe a rebound reject, but I was going to hold to 70 and just quickly got out there as it popped back over 70. The spread is what's killing me on this stock.
Yeah, I mean, it's
MPV was a beautiful one today. Definitely.
Oh.
I can't believe I missed that one.
For sure, bro. I watched it. I didn't really like it at the time. In hindsight's obviously a little bit better.
Look at that! Look at that share size, and I'm gonna watch this one for see if it's gonna break out right here.
Yeah, man. That's why I almost got in the second fade, but I told myself, like, it already established that new high at 608. And so if it does squeeze up and break 608, I mentioned that it would probably squeeze up a little bit, and that's what I didn't want. And so for that reason, I just stayed away from it. But MU faded a little bit this morning, NBEV. But everything's pretty choppy today. You know, a lot of stuff sideways.
Oof. I'm not gonna lie, I almost hit it there. I wanted 13s though.
AJRD, big drop.
I almost hit MBEV there. I was going to risk off of 17 there. It wasn't that bad if you took it at 13. 4-cent risk for a nice, 29-cent gain there. Look at that. Quick washout. Would have been nice.
For sure.
You got to take it sometimes. It wasn't bad risk to reward. I just was talking about it, and then I missed my entry with the 613. It went to 610. Was hoping for a little bounce back, but
Yeah, at this point, I don't hate it if it gets back up to 610. I could short it, and then I could
yeah,
use that previous move.
you're
The
gonna probably
reason,
get this down move to $6 here, and then a hold.
right?
See if it breaks through that six. That's where I would be selling some profit. Take 10 cents.
AMD breaking lows here.
ACB going right back down as it looked like it was getting strong there. So I want to see what it does when it curves here. See if it's going to break out through 9. If not, I'm going to probably try to tackle it. APHA, another one that you could be watching. All right,
AMD,
looking at AMAT here.
if AMD pulls up to the VWAP, I'll consider it as well, but I don't know. We'll see.
Need a bounce here for AMAT, but it's not bad. Risk right now is 22 off 42.11. 22 off 42.11. Looking for a bounce here to get in.
On which one? AMAT?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that one looked good too.
I have an order out, but I don't think it'll get filled. It just needs a bounce to me. Oh, looks like we might get this little bounce here. All right, short there on AMAT.
Yeah, there goes NBEV. Broke down nicely. I'm still looking at MU and AMD though. Haven't really got a chance to do the moving average crossover play. You said you're in AMAT. What's your risk?
Risk is 34 right now. Trying to increase sizing here at 25. Have a starter put on 500 shares.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for NBEV to see if NBEV pulls back. Not NBEV, sorry, AMD.
Love you.
Roku may fade, but 1-to-1 risk. Oh, you mean a rejection? Yeah, that doesn't look terrible. I'm looking at AMD too. That's probably my main watch right now is AMD. If we can get up to, if we can get up to 14, I could use, I don't know. Let me see. 24 is my risk, so that's 10 cents, and then from 14 down to 94. So it's good risk reward for AMD. The only problem is I don't know if I should use that as my risk. I'd probably have to use, well, 24 would be reasonable. Right there. Just got to get up there, you know. Let me take these moving averages off.
All right, hit the ad there, guys. I have 800 shares, 42.20. Gonna risk off of 42.30 here. There you go, getting a nice little down move here to the VWAP. Let's see if it crushes through the VWAP.
Yeah, I'm watching that. It looks good for you, brother.
At least I got a nice risk area now. The 25 looks like it's holding.
Right.
Hold 5-cent risk there. Don't want to see a new high created. Want to see that last green candle hold the trend line. It may bounce to it, but want to see that rejection come and then a washout.
I don't know. I'm thinking about NBEV if it gets back up to the VWAP here. See. I'd have to use 18 as my risk, which I think is reasonable. And that gives me 10 cents of risk. And then I could use the low of the day at 588 as my reward target. That gives me 20 cents of reward. So it's 2-to-1 on NBEV. ATAI, a lot of people talking about ATAI. Sorry, guys. Let me pull that up. Yeah, look at ATAI go. This one is up from $1.15 roughly at the open, all the way up to $2.15. So it's up $1 on the day. Nice little VWAP bounce play for that one as well. Yeah, it is a little bit of a choppy day. I'm looking at NBEV now. And AMD, we'll just see if we can get up to at least 608, 609. Looking at AMD as well. Nice, Justin. Congrats, brother. Yeah, ATII has been running big. I think you should have a few people that take advantage of it. All right, here's NBEV. That's a 10. All right, I'm in here with 300 shares at 09. Looking for a 590 target with the previous high up here at 618 is my risk. So risking about $30 on this one. These are 6, See if we can wash out here. 504, not bad.
Same thing.
Let's take
Trying to get a
100
wash
off
out.
here. Now I took 100 off there. I'm gonna hold this. Got 200 just to protect myself a little bit. See if we can break under 6. What's up, Tiny? Yeah, no stress, Tiny. Good morning. All right, let's see if we get a break under the whole dollar here of 6 for NBEV. Still holding 200 shares. Gonna let this little 200 work. See if we can get down to 590 is the goal. We got a quick rejection. It's just whether it actually holds this level or not. I'd obviously love it to break underneath the whole dollar of 6 and maintain under that. But, you know, if it squeezes up, it squeezes up. We'll just give it that time. My entry is roughly 609, and so if it gets up to 619, you know, that's a 10-cent loss. Not terrible.
All right, guys, got to hold tight to my 25. If this cracks VWAP, I might add here and knock it down to the 42.
There we go. Beautiful breakdown here on the I'm going to take off another 100 there, and I'm just going to let this last little bit work. See if we can get down to that low of the day. Nice little follow through here. So yeah, I could just let this last little bit work. See if we can get down to the low of the day. Let it test the low of the day. And then my entry is 609. So my entry is right here. Almost at the top. I'm really happy with that entry too. You know, the highest that went on this push was 610. So decent entry. I'll take it. Telling you, the fade's been in play the last week or two. The fade's definitely been working, and so I'll take it. I'm using TradeNet and Tef's Siesta. All right, so we're down to 96. We'll see what we get here. I'm gonna, like I said, I want to give it that time to really kind of break under the low of the day, and so we'll see what we get. I'll be right back. Let me set a stop loss here. I gotta step away from the computer. I'm gonna set it to break even, just until I get back.
All right, got to be careful here just in case it spikes up here.
All right, I'm back. All right, so we're still sitting at 97. This is why I took 100 off there again. Looks good.
Increase size there. Got 1,200 shares at 42.20.
Uh-oh. Big dog Mitch in the house. Hey, man, I hope it works for you. It looks good, man. It looks like a pretty fade. It should drop, at least down to 42, I would think. And so it looks good for you, brother. Let me know. Oh, you got yourself up. Sorry, bro. I didn't notice you had yourself put up. Here's Mitch's trade. If you guys want to see Mitch's trade, let me pull this up on the side so I can watch mine.
Right. Taking off 500 there, guys. Paid myself $66 there in the green here. Looking to get these other shares down to those 42.02s. Ooh, it was right there.
I told you, man. It should come down to 42 for you, brother.
Yep, I'm trying to get right now 42.02s.
Oh, hold on, brother. I gotta get out. Hold on. Mine is. Whoa, look at. Yeah, I'm gonna cover into the strength here. Wait, no, I got a stop loss set. No. Look at that move, though, man. Beautiful. All right, got out for $45 gain. I'll take it, but man, look at that move on NBEV, man. A lot of people were looking at this thing short on the day, and that thing just squeezed down. Big. All right, I'll pull you back up, brother. Sorry. But yeah, $45 gain for me on NBEV. That is my 7th green day in a row. There you go, Mitch. Mitch over here making...
Covered a little bit more there. Now I'm up 140.
Mitch over here making my 45 gain look small, man. Why you gotta do that, Mitch?
Sizing, brother. Sizing.
No, man. I'm happy for you, bro. Really. Killing it, man. Nice work.
We should be taking profit right there. Boom. We got 300 shares left from 42.20. Let's see if this breaks here. If not, we'll look to add a VWAP and hold break even on the rest.
Yep. Killing it, man. There's 42. I'm telling you guys, people underestimate the VWAP fade, man. VWAP fade is a legit strategy.
The real key is getting closest to resistance.
Absolutely.
Only risking 5 cents on this trade after you made that high at 42.25.
Right. It's something we teach in our classes, which is the closer you get into relative to the resistance. Like if you're going short, the closer you short it, the closer the resistance is to where you're entering that position short, the better your risk and reward is going to be. If you're buying it long, the closer you buy it to that support level where your risk is, the better your risk and reward is going to be. You know, and it's not always the smartest thing to just buy it just because it's close, but it's usually going to give you good risk reward. And that's kind of how we approach it, and that's what we kind of attack.
All right, guys, putting my order out to add here at 42.17. If it comes up to 42.17, I will add 200 shares right back in here. I'll have an average about 42.18 and be able to hold to maybe a 2-cent risk right above it, right where the trend line is. What this does also is it creates weight down on the stock. You want to create weight on the stock to make it break through important levels. Just eating my donut here, man. Just eating my donut trading.
Donut trading, brother. Lucky charm.
The really great thing that we saw in AMAT was high volume on that first move down to 42. That high volume shows that we should get that breakage through 42 if we come right back to it.
Right. 42 is it just looked like the most obvious level to let work. You know, yeah, a lot of times, even if it bounces right there and it continues to go up, 42 is the level where it's the most likely to at least touch, and so makes sense for sure. If anybody's interested in using the same broker that Mitch and I is using, go check out TradeNet. You know, this is the broker that you could see right now. It's the TEFS broker that's included with the funded account on TradeNet. And the way it works right now, they do have a sale going on where you can get the intro package for $3.99, so it's 20% off. You know, they've had the sale going on for the last few weeks. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but if you're interested in checking that out, you know, on TradeNet's funded account program, there's no PDT rule, so you can trade as much as you want without being restricted. You know, as you can see here, it's a pretty legitimate broker as well. Like the platform's pretty decent. Pretty cheap, all things considered. I think most new traders lose their first account anyway, and so I think this is a good option for traders to kind of take it slow, use small sizing. Commissions are pretty cheap. If you use less than 300 shares, it's like $3 or $4 total for a round trip. And so I think it's a good broker for new traders to kind of take it slow, use small sizing, and really kind of learn how to trade. Yeah, they sometimes take a few days though, Justin. But yeah, no stress, brother. Hey, I appreciate it if you did go through my link, man. But no, if anybody's interested in checking that out, you know, you can see the platform here. I'll post that link here. It's a good way to help support the channel. And plus, like I said, I think the real reason, like people hate on TradeNet, but I think most new traders are going to lose their account anyway. And I think that this gives you a cheaper option. You can pay $3.99 and really trade with a live account. Instead of depositing, you know, $1,500 into SureTrader or something like that, which you're probably going to lose anyway. It's just kind of how trading is for most new traders. There's the break for you, Mitch. But yeah, there's the link if anybody wants to check it out.
There you go. Not complaining. Let's see if this gives us a nice little run here. So we're breaking this support line. We got to look for the next stop. Next stop is going to be 41.80. And then below that, we got 41.59 or 60.
Looks good, man. Yeah, it looks like I'm looking at NBV. I'm happy I got out of there when I did. Yeah, I mean, Justin, it's one of those things where it's like people hate on TradeNet, and you know, I get a lot of hate for like posting their links. It's one of the ways we keep the stream free. But like, if you think about the, you know, all the nuances of a new trader kind of learning how to trade, right? Like most new traders lose their first account. It's just the truth, and they may not want to believe it, but it's just the truth. And so I think TradeNet gives you a cheap option. You know, it allows you to trade for cheap, and it allows you to use small sizing and get a professional platform with no PDT rule. And I think most new traders are probably going to lose their first TradeNet account anyway. I think that's just kind of how it goes. But it's cheaper to lose a TradeNet account than it is to, like I said, deposit $1,500 into SureTrader, get eaten alive by platform fees, and then lose it anyway. And so I think that's, for that reason, I think it's good for new traders. Right, exactly, Justin, for sure.
Looking to get an ad here. If it bounces the view app, I'll try to get in just on my average price and try to knock this down to 42. If not, I'll just let it break. One of the keys to the VBOT fade is adding risk when working.
ACB, any buys today? Thoughts on ACB? ACB is Mitch's stock. Mitch usually likes that one a little bit more than I do. That's Mitch's baby. Oh no, what did I do, man? I messed up my Thinkorswim platform. Now it's all weird. Let me pull this down. There we go. All right, I fixed it. Let me look at it. And look, I got out of NBEV. Yeah, I think in ACB is just fading along with NBEV some. But yeah, I got out of NBEV at around 582, and the lowest it went is 75, and so pretty close to the low there. Let's see if we get that break. We should get that breakdown here for you, Mitch. We should get that breakdown. It looks good for that breakdown. Let's see if it drops.
Just gonna be patient, man. Now it's time to reap the reward. The risk here was 5 cents. I'm already way over the reward, and now it's kind of just, hey, get your maximum potential gain here. Understand that you're okay with the realized that you already have, and time to let your unrealized work with the little shares that you have left.
For sure. What's your risk on the rest?
Well, right now would be break even. Without a doubt, right now it would be 42.20. You got to understand that at the end of the day, once you get into this position, you're at risk free. Right. So there's no point in closing your trade unless it gets back to your price.
Right. There you go. There's the break. Let's see if it washes down here. Let me look at the chart.
I'm looking to cover another 200 at 83.
See, yeah, you're at the low. The next level, I think it would be like 41.20s, maybe 41.50 probably, actually.
Yeah, I went back with the 5 minute, and I'm going with the 41.80 and then 41.60. I think that's more than enough return. There's 90s.
Yeah,
coming.
for sure.
It's coming with weight too, so.
There you go.
4,000 shares, 7,000 shares going in there, 41.90.
Yep.
Oh, my bad. That was 40,000 shares. 42.11. Someone covered. Someone. If you see the daily chart on AMAT, it just gives you signs that people that are long on a long basis are probably taking some profit. AMAT was a stock that got hit really hard with NVIDIA and AMD and the other tech stocks. They made a nice bounce back, actually looking pretty bullish. And as you can see on the daily chart, that just shows signs for pullback, and that's why I'm shorting it today.
Nice.
Now it's time to be patient. Most people would have covered right here at 90, 94 because they think it's going to bounce and they're going to lose their money. You can't have that mentality while trading. It's one of the keys and lessons that we're going to be going over tonight is learning how to really hold your winners and cut your losses. Because in the end, that's really what we need to do as traders, is that we need to understand that sometimes we are going to be wrong and you are going to be on the losing side of the stick. So you got to go ahead and cut this trade.
For sure. It's one of the biggest struggles that traders go through is letting their losses go and accepting them. And part of that is just getting out of them when you need to. You know, I think when I first started trading, I think it's very common. Something that's very common for traders to do, and new traders specifically, is to say, hey, I know this was my risk level, but I'm just going to let it go. I see some resistance above that now. I'm just going to let it go to that. Or, I know my risk was, $20.50, but I'm going to let it go to $20.75 because, there's some resistance there, and I think that's a good risk level. And it's one of the hardest things to do as a trader is just to say, you know what, like this is going to be a losing trade, and that's okay. I'm just going to get out of it now because I need to get out of it and be done with it. And it's like I said, it's one of the toughest things that traders battle and go through. All right, let's see this break for you. Did AMD fade? Man, I must have missed it. Let me see. I pulled up ACB. I haven't looked at AMD again. Look at that fade. Yeah, it was pretty too. Nice fade too. Really tight risk. You could have used.
Way down here.
There you go, bro. I didn't even look at yours.
Just making their way. Order out to cover at 83.
Cover the rest.
No, cover 200 shares, and then the 100 I will look at 60s.
Okay. Yeah.
Can't rush this. Know your targets. Hit your targets. It's one of the important things also we'll be talking about tonight.
Jordan Toledo says take a shot every time John mentions AMD. Yeah, great drinking game. You know.
Oh man.
Y'all can't blame me though, but AMD, I mean, AMD fades a lot, and like today it faded, or yesterday it faded, today it's fading right now. You can't blame me. I mean, AMD is just good for fades.
See if we get another high level breakdown here. A bounce back won't be bad either. I will be adding into anything coming up to VWAP. This is why you let your shares work, because most people recover here. I'm trying to maximize my gain here. I'm okay with my gain already for the day. Even if I only get about $100 for the day, I'll be fine with that. And give myself the ability to make 200, 300, to get myself the leg up for the week. Yesterday, I did take some pretty good hits. Finished the day about 200 down after commissions. So trying to bounce back here. Been doing really well. Trying to increase size and keep taking swings.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. It's been a great day for shorts. What did the SPY end up doing? Let me see. ATAI still, I mean, it pulling back some to $2 now. The big level here on ATAI is if it can hold support where that previous high was at 191. Like if we bring up ATAI. Also, NBEV, I'm going to pull you down for a minute, Mitch. Just let me know when it starts to break the lows. Partly because so people can see the scanners too. Like I was saying though, look at ATAI here. The big level for ATAI is right here. You know, you can see this previous high right here at about 192 to see if it holds support there or not. It's also underneath the VWAP. You can also see NBEV. Sorry, let me pull this, get this right. You can also see NBEV is back up to the VWAP here. No, I think he was just messing with me, Tiny, really. What do you guys think of FaZe? What did FaZe end up doing today? I forgot. Yeah, I mean, FaZe is just choppy. It's just range bound right now. Like you can see, it's got the high right here at around 1660. It's got the low right here at about 1530. You know, it's just kind of sitting in that range. You know, you can see it's just a little channel. Just this is the definition of choppy, though. You know, whenever you see a stock kind of cross over and under the VWAP, that means it's kind of in a neutral trend. It hasn't picked a direction yet, and that's like the definition of choppy. And so you can see it cross over and under the VWAP. You can just see up, down, up, down. You know, like that's all it is. And so it's just choppy right now. I'm not messing with it unless you're gonna short it at these highs and then cover at the bottom. I think that's the only kind of trade idea I would see from that one, but a little slow. All right, guys. Let's see what we get today. All right, well, we're getting a few things squeezing up. You can see NBEV starting to squeeze up here. You can also see if you look at if you look at ATAI, it kind of went down to that level I was talking about. I think that's the big level here. You know, you can look at this previous high right here, and right here at around 192, and you can see exactly where it went. It went right down to that 192, 191 level, and then it bounced. At this point, it's just about whether it actually holds and gets, or if it could also get rejected here at the VWAP and wash out there. And so, interesting, curious to see where that one heads. Interesting here, maybe starting to pull back. Mitch's is still at 92. Appreciate all the new subs today as well, guys. Appreciate it. We got Grub, Ha, Mahmood, Michael. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Hey, appreciate the new sub today. Eddie, thanks, brother. Appreciate it. All right, guys. So yeah, ATAI, like I said, it kind of got rejected at the VWAP here. Interesting level. We'll see where this one heads to. Roku dropping down underneath the VWAP. That one might be interesting.
Patience is a virtue, my friend.
Yep. All right.
All right, looks like we're gonna get a bounce here.
Yeah, I'll put you up, Mitch. Let me see. Later, Chase. Have a good day, brother.
Want to see low volume on this push back, and then high volume at the top of it to signify the short is getting in it.
Yeah, no stress, Justin. Appreciate it, brother. So the VWAP has dropped some with AMAT, huh? Yeah, VWAP has dropped. Ugh. Like I said, guys, you're interested in using the same broker that Mitch and I use, check out this link. I'll post this link here. With TradeNet's funded account program, there's lots of different packages. Right now, the intro package is currently on sale, so you can get it for $3.99. And, you know, with that $3.99 package, you get a funded account with $14,000 in buying power. There's a $700 max loss, and so if you go under $13,300, they close it down. 70-30 profit split. But the big thing here, guys, is that there's no PDT rule, and so you can trade as much as you want with that 14K in buying power. There's also a lot of other cool stuff that comes with it. Like I said, if you go through my link to buy the intro package, you get a free month of our classes as well. You have the TradeNet trading course. You get a month of their chat room too. And so it comes up with a lot of cool stuff. Cheap commissions too. It's like 0.006 cents per share if you use small sizing. And so it's pretty cheap, all things considered. And so go check it out. I'll post the link. And tiny. So yeah, go check it out. I just posted the link there if you were interested in checking out TradeNet. But like I said, you can trade with no PDT rule. I think that's huge. I think the platform's decent. You can see the platform there. And again, like I said before, yeah, Justin, then you get a free month of our classes, brother. When did you use it? Later, James. Have a good day, brother. Friday. Okay, yeah, man. Then send me an email, brother. I'll get you set up then, man. At beginnertrading. Let me see. Later, James. Have a good day, brother. Here, I'll send you. This is the email. Just send me an email, brother. I got you. Later, Quest. But yeah, like I said, I think most new traders are going to lose their first account anyway, and I think it's cheaper to get a TradeNet account than it is to deposit, a few $1,000s into SureTrader. I think it's a good option. No PDT rule. You can trade as much as you want. Cheap commissions too if you use small sizing. It's cheap commissions. And so yeah, go check it out. There you go, Mitch. Let's get that breakdown for you, brother. Let's see a break under those lows. Oh no. We got Hero. Sees my email address. Great. Let's get that break for you, Mitch. It's down to 94. Where's the low of the day now? The low of the day is down at 87. Yeah, let's get that break for you. No, the 399 does not go into Reese, what's up, bro? No, so it's not a deposit, Rob. You're paying for that package. And so basically you're paying for a package. I'm sure TradeNet probably makes their money since most traders lose their first account. And so I think that's probably how they make their money. And I'm not even mad at them for doing that. It's a pretty safe bet if 90% of traders fail. But you're basically paying for a package. In this case, the intro package, which is $3.99, comes with a funded account with 14K in buying power. And so it's kind of like a prop firm. So like you pay $3.99 for the intro package. You get the funded account with 14K, but there's a $700 max loss. And so if you go under 13,300, they close your account down. And then if you do make profit in your account, so if you pay for the intro account and you make profit in it, so you make over 14K, there's a 70-30 profit split. So you keep 70% and they keep 30%. And so it's not a bad deal. Like I said, I think it's good for new traders looking to learn how to trade the market. I think they make most of their money because most new traders lose their first account. Like think about it like this, right? If you're offering free accounts and 90% of traders fail, then that's a pretty safe bet, all things considered. And I'm not even mad at them for it. I mean, like I said, it's a pretty safe bet. As long as they pay out, which I have heard they do. I've never heard of anybody really that was legit that said they didn't pay them. As long as they pay out, that's the only thing that matters. And so if you have the chance to trade with a funded account with more buying power, with no PDT rule, then I think it's a good option for new traders. I think new traders, it's cheaper for them to buy a TradeNet package as opposed to putting $2,000 into a SureTrader account and losing all of that. I think it's way cheaper to buy a TradeNet account, use a real money account, trade with cheaper commissions than SureTrader with small size, and have no PDT rule too. I think that's cheaper ultimately. You have to do their class, but if you do their class, I'm pretty sure you get the funded account. It's best to reach out to them for the details, but I'm pretty sure most people are going to get the account. All you have to do is take the class, which shouldn't take long. I can't say for everybody, but I know I've always gotten the account. Right, exactly. Trader's way, Rob. So Trader keeps 70, they keep 30%. Right. I mean, they're giving you the buying power. Like I said, a lot of people talk smack about TradeNet, and they talk smack about me using TradeNet. But it's just cheaper for new traders to do that. Most new traders are going to lose their first account. If anybody wants to check it out, it's one of the ways we help keep the channel free on YouTube. And so maybe I'm biased for posting links, but there's the link if anybody wants to check it out. But
all right, should get this breakdown here to 81s. Take some profit. There you go. Profit order out.
Oh man, I've been talking about trading.
Go guys. Took some profit there, guys. Now we're up $218 instead of taking that quick 140 that we saw.
Killing it, man.
And that's really the key, guys. You got to have that extension. Give yourself an ability to maximize the gains. When you maximize your gains, you're going to give yourself an ability to lose a day, 2 days in a row, and still be back into trading and still be in a good position where you don't feel the pressures and emotional connection of your loss.
Right.
I lost yesterday, guys. I had a red day. I can't attach myself to it. You got to move forward and just do what I know how to do, and that's trade, guys. Once you stick to the skills, after there, it's just sticking to what you know, and that's following your plan and following your strategy and your risk to reward.
Yep, for sure. VWAP investment, killing it today, Mitch. Congrats, brother. I'm probably going to close the stream down now, guys. Mitch has got 100 shares left, I think, right? Yeah.
Yep, 100 shares left. I'm just going to let this last little bit of shares work, put the stop, and let it keep working down. We might get an all-day fader.
Yeah, man. Congrats, brother. Nice work. So, yeah, and people also, people talk smack about Mitch and I doing their classes and stuff, but that is 7 green days in a row for me. Mitch has been killing it as well. Mitch is what?
9 out of the last 10 days.
9 of the last 10 days?
Yep. Probably up a little bit over 1,000 now.
Right, man.
So.
Killing it, man. But yeah, like I said, I posted the TradeNet link above where it says to get the intro package for $3.99. Check out that link. There's the TradeNet link. Everybody check out Trade Ideas as well. Trade Ideas is cool enough to allow me to stream their scans every day. And so, really customizable, super, dynamic scanners. Allows you to kind of create your own scans and, build whatever you want on Trade Ideas. And so it's a cool scanner. If you're interested in checking that out, go to that link as well. And again, guys, yeah, hit that like button. Mitch and I, we trade every day live. And like I said, I'm on a 7-day win streak. Mitch, using much bigger sizing than me, has had 9 out of 10 trades all profitable. And so, we hold 3 live classes every single week. We have over 50 hours of content in our class library, and we just try to be cheap, guys. It's $15 a month. A lot of other people are charging thousands of dollars for less content than we do, and we just try to give traders a cheap option. That's all. That's what it's all about. Is just having a cheap route to learn how to trade.
Beautiful.
And so you can see how many classes we have. Like I said, we have actual days of classes, literal days of classes here on a lot of different stuff. And so if you're interested in checking out our site, and being part of our, member class here, we can show you the packages section. It even says here, remember, we are not gurus, cannot guarantee you're going to make money trading. Our goal is to offer members a cheap option as opposed to $1,000 courses. If you're a new trader looking to learn, we're happy to help. And, that's what we're all about. We're just trying to give traders a cheap route. It's $15 a month. You get 50 plus hours of classes and content. You get around three live classes every single week. And we usually make them up if we miss them. And so I'll post that link here as well if anybody wants to check it out. And yeah, guys. Mitch, you want to say anything else, brother, before we close it down?
No, man, that's going to be it. Hold this down. Maybe take some at 60. And just take the day off, finish it off. But definitely stick to your rules, develop your skills, and learn how to maximize your gains and always cut your losses.
Yes, sir.
At the end of the day, we're not always going to be right. And the faster you get to understanding that, the faster you're going to be able to get through the emotional effects of a losing day or a losing trade.
Right. Nice work today, brother. Have a good day, guys. We'll see you all a little bit later. I'll post our promo video, and then I'll close it down. So later, guys. Good job, Mitch. Congrats,
Take
brother.
care, guys. Later.
All right, guys. Like I said, go check out our, Mitch and I, we stream live every single day. We try to give people a cheap option. We also have a member Discord. Go check out our member Discord. And we also are building up a free Discord for non-members to kind of hang out here. And, even some of our members can check this one out too. I'll post that link here as well. If anybody wants to check out our member Discord or our free Discord, go check that one out here at the Discord link. And yeah, good luck for the rest of the day, guys. We'll see you all a little bit later. And yeah, good luck in the markets. We'll see you all later.